Why are you single? Well, there are a couple things. I was on a couple dating apps at the end of 2020, and actually had a good few dates in January of 21. But she was looking for kids, and I wasn't, so we parted ways. But she brought up a different perspective to a problem I have. I have issues climaxing with a partner, and trust me, it's not from lack of trying. She suggested that I might mentally be so against having kids that my body has the brakes on, even though we were both protected. She had a patch, and I had a condom, could also be the masturbating, but I'm sure there are people jerking more than I am that have no issues. I am so convinced that she's right, and so against wanting kids, that I want to get a vasectomy before I try dating again, just to put that mental block to rest. And it wasn't just her I had climax issues with. My first sexual ex and I went at it for 2 years and I had 2 climaxes with her. Again, not from lack of trying. It's frustrating for me, sure, but it's also frustrating for them, making them think they aren't enough to satisfy me, when really it's my issue. /SP. So, yeah, that's why I'm just avoiding dating right now, because I haven't gotten around to scheduling the snip. Was also playing with the idea of moving to Canada and abandoning the Trump dumpster fire that is America, so ditching a GF for another country would seem pretty shitty, or bringing her with would be a huge commitment. And all the while, I hate being single. It's so lonely. I like sharing with somebody, showing them what I've made, making stuff for them, going places, doing things. I love being in a relationship, so I definitely will try again someday. But it is not this day. Uninterested in relationships, caring for other people, and I'm uninterested in working on my problems. Cause if I were dating my father would kill me. I don't have a social life, and if I get close to someone they become a friend and I can't see them as something else, but if I see someone as a possible relationship, I can't see them past that. KazimDumAF_. I am? Flushed face. I'm incredibly unattractive. My girlfriend of 3 years didn't want to live in our hometown where all of our family is. Glad I got all my money back for the ring I was about to give her. A year ago I ended a good long-term relationship and started college. Because of that and wanting to work on my sporting career in track and field, I decided to give myself time. No rush for me. Besides, mechanical engineering is a hard major, need to dedicate time and have space for myself with this whole pandemic situation. Cause I get too excited. If I played it cool better, it would work out for me. First dates are usually successes. It's what after that causes me anxiety and wrong steps. Living in a constant state of compromise kind of sucks. I'm 15 and I'm not really interested in dating anyone since I'm always busy with school and other thing. 1. People say I'm picky too. I can sense men are scared of me, I'm just opinionated, not scary. 3. My crush rejected me. Honestly, don't want to spend money on these girls no more. They cheat and date multiple guys too much. Because I'm rarely into someone, and when I am they don't always like me back. Cause I have a lovely and tender personality and a hidden but enormous hatred, and they go back and forth. Social skills mostly, I got no game. The men treated me like garbage at times. I wasn't abused, but they did things that hurt me. They didn't care because they thought they were nice and they got what they wanted. The last guy claimed, after saying he loved me for years and when I had sex with him, that he was in love with his first girlfriend. From 6 years ago, and it was long distance. He didn't think he did anything wrong, but he lied long enough to get free sex and a free weekend stay. He wasn't the only one to pull such bullshit. I got sick of it. Haven't dated or slept with anyone since. COVID helped too. I see so many women my age who get into these crappy relationships where the man does bare minimum and expects praise for it. It's not worth the effort. Standards too high, ever since I was young. Instead of changing that, I started changing shit about myself to raise to those standards. Through years of learning about myself, I know what I want/need and know what I can provide and give in return. So I choose to be single until I find someone who meets the criteria. Hopefully I'll keep developing myself so that I can meet their criteria as well. Anytime someone is interested in me, it's always a hooky, and to be honest, I just need better for myself. Just got broken up with, picking up the pieces again. You need to matchmake some of these people. I'm not very social, so most of my relationships ended because I'm very bad at keeping conversation and doing simple communication. Now, I'm afraid to be in another because of myself. I'm also not confident in myself as a whole, and suffer from bad anxiety. Fell in love, she fell out of love, and I can never trust anyone being that close again. Trauma and incredibly high standards. Last ex ruined dating for me for about a year post-breakup by being incredibly two-faced and fucking her co-worker before dumping me. Actively avoided dating for the longest time, just trying to be happy on my own. Seemed to be doing really well with that. Just about when I was ready to start dating again, the world decided to spiral into a global pandemic. Non-single people are incredibly lucky, because pandemic dating is 10x worse than normal dating. Currently, dealing with a hopefully temporary but super debilitating chronic illness, thanks COVID, you greedy bitch. So while I would love to be dating, I'm in no shape to for the foreseeable future. It all sucks. The last person I got with lied to me and said she was single. Turns out she was married, and honestly it fucked me up in the head.